Hi guys, welcome back to our English class. So now today we are going to continue the chapter, 7th chapter, packing. Do you remember about the class last we discussed about a story. What's the title of that story? Packing, which was taken from a novel, very famous novel. What's the title of that novel? The Three Men in a Boat. So in that story, we discussed about the three characters. Who are the main three characters? Look at that. The one George and Harris and Jerome. Jerome, our author, and also he himself, the narrator of the story. Mainly I told that this is the friendship and funny moments of these three friends. And so I am going to tell something about their first section. That means Jerome, the narrator, and felt pride on his packing. That means I already told that they are going to. We know that the chapter title also packing. So something is related to packing. And Jerome, the narrator, felt pride on his packing. I already told that he was very interested to pack the things. So he told that he was very pride in his packing and very self-confident in his packing. Three friends decided to go on a holiday. So these three friends, they planned a trip to go to holiday. And he offered to do packing. And at that time he offered. So for a trip, we want to think about so many things. So one person, that means our Jerome, he offered he will do all the packing for their trip. Then he offered to do the packing. George and Harris, his friends, were impressed by that. So George and Harris very happy. They don't know any further delay, or there is no any problem for their packing, because Jerome will take all the things for their trip. So they are very happy. They can't do more things. Then I was very impressed by that. They relaxed by lighting cigar and pipe, respectively, that the narrator would do the packing. So now the narrator is going to start the packing. At that time, he is very relaxed. They were very relaxing using their cigarette or a pipe. Okay, then the narrator had intended it otherwise. Next step. But the narrator had intended that George and Harris would pack. So, but actually the narrator is interested to pack, but they also wanted to assist him for the packing. That means they want to take this thing or that thing, like that way. Then narrator, I already told the narrator like a superintendent. That means he want to do the things by others. But the narrator had intended that George and Harris would pack. So they thought that they can easily relax and start in a very easily manner. But the thing is that narrator intention is that he wanted to do the things with others. Okay then. When they relaxed, he was irritated. While they are relaxed, they are enjoying, because he is packing. At that time, these two friends, they are relaxing. That was very irritating moment for our narrator. That means Jerome, because he is packing, he is working, is it? Then. When they relaxed, he was irritated. People not doing anything greatly irritated him. So he couldn't sit still and see others working. So if he is working at that time, others is relaxing. That is not a very good thing for our author. He would enjoy getting up and overseeing others working. That means he wanted to enjoy others also working. Then he hated seeing people doing nothing when he was working. That's a very important thing. He hated seeing, what he hated, people doing nothing when he was working. When he was working, people are relaxing. That's a very irritated for him, isn't it? Then the narrator started the packing. So the narrator started the packing. He had finished the packing in a short time. Very fastly he finished all the things in his bag. Harris told him that he had forgotten to put the boots in. At that time, Harris told it to him, that means told it to narrator that he had forgotten to put the boots in. So he forgot to put the boots. How? He did not say anything but started the packing. It seemed longer job than I had thought it was going to be. But I got the bag, finished the last, and I sat on it, scrapped it. Hey, you going put these boots in? Said Harris. And I looked around. and found I had forgotten them. That's just like Harris. He couldn't have said a word until I have got the bag shut and strapped. Of course. And George laughed, one of those irritating, senseless laugh of his. They do make so wild. So here the situation is that actually our narrator, he forgot to take to his boots to inside the bag. So that at that time, after closing the bag and he strapped all the bag, at that time Harris asked, do you forget to take your boots, isn't it? So the narrator was very angry because last minute after he packed all the things, at that time our Harris is asked, isn't? We don't know is it deliberately or not deliberately. Anyway, narrator, what the narrator did, he opened the bag and packed the boots in. Again he opened the bag and packed the boots in. He was going to close it. Then he's going to close it. Just then he had an idea. Had he packed his toothbrush? At that time he thought that had I packed my toothbrush. And sometimes we also forget to take the brush for a trip or something like that. Anyway, then he had had he packed his toothbrush, he had some wild memories with his toothbrush. So wild memories, that means strange memories relating with the toothbrush. That means narrator has. We can look at what is that strange feelings or a strange memories about the toothbrush. Is it a toothbrush is a very simple thing. Then what is that wild memories? We know that. We can look at Patrick searched for toothbrush. So then he is going to tell about what happened in his life with that toothbrush. Okay, how the toothbrush is a strange experience for his life. How it's happened to change. Okay, then I opened the bag and packed the boots in it, and then my toothbrush is a thing that haunts me when I'm traveling. When I'm traveling, always the toothbrush is a noise or a very haunts. That means it's very difficult, irritating me. Why? Because it makes my life misery and make my life that day very sorrowful because of the toothbrush. I dream that I haven't packed it. Maybe I dream that I haven't packed it. I forget to pack that toothbrush. I haven't packed it, and I wake up in a cold perspiration and get out of the bed and hunt for it. Morning, while he going any other place at that time, he thought that he forget to take that toothbrush. But every morning he wake up and he haunts or he search for the that means he വേട്ടയാടി മൃഗങ്ങളൊക്കെ പിടിക്കുന്ന പോലെയാണ് അദ്ദേഹം രാവിലെ എണീറ്റ ഉടനെ ടൂത്ത്ബ്രഷിന് വേണ്ടി ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്ത് എവിടെയെങ്കിലും പോയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് തപ്പുന്നത്. അതൊരു വളരെ സ്ട്രേഞ്ച് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പേടിപ്പെടുത്തുന്ന ഒരു സ്വപ്നമായിരുന്നു അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് രാവിലെ തന്നെ ടൂത്ത്ബ്രഷ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, then a horrible idea occurred me too. Had I packed it, so I packed it before I have used it. And I have to unpack again to get it, and it's always the last thing. I turn out the bag and then I repack and forget it, and I have to rush upstairs for the station, wrap it up in my pocket and handkerchief. Some days he packed all the things and but he forget to take the toothbrush inside the bag. But after that, one day he get from the railway station while he was waiting for the train, that he get the toothbrush from the handkerchief. He rolled the handkerchief and inside there is a toothbrush. So these are the haunting experience related to toothbrush that you want to study. Then he turned everything out, but he could not find the toothbrush. He found the brushes of the George and Harris more than 18 times over. Now he is searching his toothbrush. He thought that he used the toothbrush morning, but he had a confusion. He is inside the bag or outside. But he searched the toothbrush inside the bag. At that time, he saw the George and Harris their toothbrush 18 times, but he hadn't get his toothbrush. But he couldn't find his own. So he put the things back one by one. So it's very difficult to think. He arranged all the things and he packed all the things very clearly. But now he is searching his toothbrush. So that's why he taking one by one all the things from the bag and he searched his toothbrush. Then he found the toothbrush inside the book. At that time he found that. Lastly he found from where inside the boot, he found the toothbrush. You can see the picture from your textbook. Then he repacked the things once more. Again, he repacked it. He opened the bag and taken from he get the toothbrush from where? Inside his boots. Then after that, again he repacked all the things. Then, next. Of course, I had to turn every mortal thing out now. And of course, I could not find it. I rummaged in the things. Rummaged means searched in a hurried or a careless way. Rummaged the thing up to the much the same state that they must have been before the world was created. And then the chaos reigned. Of course, I found George and Harry's 18 times over, but I couldn't find my own. Then, when I had finished, George asked if the soap was in. Then, after he completed the packing again, George asked. They are always irritating to our narrator, like because he is very master. He thought that, and our Jerome told that he was a very master in his packing. So that time, their intention is that his friend's intention is that they wanted to irritate completely to that narrator. So they are asking you, do you take this thing, do you take that thing, like that way. They are always irritating to our Jerome, isn't it? Simple, very funny thing because they are friends, like that way. Then they began, must have been before the world was created. When I had finished, George asked if the soap was in it. So firstly, Harris asked about the toothbrush. Now the George asking about the soap was in. Then I said I didn't care a hang whether the soap was in or whether it was in. So it's a very funny thing. So our narrator told her, I don't know anything about the soap. Is it in? I don't bother about the soap was inside the bag or whether it had outside. So I don't have any problem. So like that way he was very angry. Then. And I slammed the bag, shut the strap on it, and found that I had packed my spectacles in it, and I had to reopen it. So at that time, he very angrily strapped the bag. At that time, he thought that about his spectacles. Without the spectacles, he again opened the bag and taken his spectacles. Then it got shut up finally 10:05 p.m. Finally, he closed the bag at 10:05 p.m. and then they reminded the hampers to do. Harry said we should be wanting to start in less than 12 hours time and thought that he and George had better do the rest, and I agreed and sat down and they had to go. So now the Harris and George agreed that you just stop your packing and rather rest of the things we will pack, like that way. Then however, he found that he had packed. The narrator finished packing the bag. Soon George asked if the soap was in, but the narrator was an anchor. He won't open the bag again. However, he found that he had packed his tobacco pouch in it. He had to reopen the bag. The George and Harris undertook to do the rest of packing, and the tobacco pouch also in the bag. So that's why lastly our narrator opened the bag. Then after that, the Harris and the George started to rest of the packing. Then Harris and George were not good packers. The narrator Harris and George were not good packers. The narrator could see piles of plates, cups, kettles, cakes, tomatoes, etc. Then soon the packing became exciting. Cups were broken. Harris packed the strawberry jam on the top of the tomato and squashed it. George walked over the butter. The narrator sat and saw them packing. This irritated George and Harris. Okay, listen now. Who is going to pack all these things? George and Harris. They are going to pack the things. Some funny incidents happened in their packing. They are not a good packers. Then what happened? Then the Harris packed the strawberry jam on the top of the tomato. So listen, Harris and George were not good packers. The narrator could see piles of plates. So while we are packing all the things, we want to arrange in a very correct order way. Otherwise, the cup and plates, everything is broken out. So Harris and George were not good packers. The narrator could see piles of plates, cups, kettles, cakes, tomato, etc. These are all the things they want to pack. Then soon the packing became exciting. What is that? Cups were broken. Cups are started to broken. Harris packed the strawberry jam on the top of the tomato and squashed it. What happened? How the Harris packed on the top of the Harris packed the strawberry jam. Strawberry jam he packed on the top of the tomato and squashed it. So it's a new jam. What is that? With the tomato and the strawberry. George walked over the butter. That is George walked. That means he kicked the butter and George walked over the butter. ബട്ടറിന്റെ മുകളിലൂടെയൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ നടന്ന് മൊത്തത്തിൽ എല്ലാവരും രണ്ടും കൂടി പാക്കിങ് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് കൊളാക്കാണ്. So George walked over the butter. The narrator sat and saw them packing. So narrator was very happy because they did so many mistakes in the packing. So he sat. You can see one man was in the textbook. You can see one picture. One man was sat on the table, and that is our narrator. He was enjoying. They are doing so many mistakes in their packing. What happened? They didn't find what they wanted to find. George walked over the butter. The narrator sat and saw them packing. So the narrator was very happy and enjoying all these packing by his friends. This irritated George and Harris. അല്ല, ഇത് ജോർജ് ആൻഡ് ഹാരിസിനെ വളരെയധികം ഇറിറ്റേറ്റ് ചെയ്തു. എങ്ങനെ ഇറിറ്റേറ്റ് ചെയ്തേ? ഇവർ കാണിക്കുന്ന ഈ കുഴപ്പമെല്ലാം വളരെയധികം ആസ്വദിച്ച് കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ആരാണ്? നമ്മുടെ നാരേറ്റർ. അത് വളരെ ഇറിറ്റേറ്റിംഗ് ആയിട്ട് ആർക്ക് തോന്നി? ഇവർ രണ്ടുപേർക്കും ചെയ്യുന്നത് തോന്നി, ഇവർക്ക് രണ്ടുപേർക്കും തോന്നി. സോ ജോർജ് ആൻഡ് ഹാരിസ് അപ്സെറ്റ്. This irritated George and Harris. They stepped on the things. Then they didn't find what they wanted to find. So they are searching so many things. Actually, they didn't get what they are needed. They packed the pies at bottom of the bag. They squashed them after putting heavy things on them. So they are not arranged in an order. So they used so many things, piles and all the things in the over the പൈസ അറ്റ് ദ ബോട്ടം ഓഫ് ദി ബാഗ്. ഏറ്റവും അടിയിലാണ്, ബാഗിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും അടിയിലാണ് ഈ പൈസയും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ വെച്ചത്. അതൊക്കെ സ്ക്വാഷ് ആയിട്ട് മൊത്തത്തിൽ അവരുടെ പാക്കിൽ കുളമായി. This squashed them after putting heavy things on them. So then after that, over that pies, they put the heavy things on that pies and food items, all the things. Okay, so everything is very squashed. So listen, they upset salt over everything. So that means everything, salt is falling through that, all the things. And as for the butter also, in the butter also the salt is squashed. And I never saw two men do more with 1 and 2 pence worth of butter in my whole life than they did. So after George had got it off his slipper, they tried to put it in the kettle. It wouldn't go in, and it wouldn't come out. They did scrape it out last and put it down the chair, and Harry sat on it and stuck to him, and they went looking for it all over the room. Okay, listen. So another funny incident is going to happen. What is that? George and Harris upset everything. So they became very upset. So they lost their temper, everything. So they became very upset. And so while they are upset, what happened? The mistakes are more. George and Harris upset everything. George trod on the butter. At that time, George trod on the butter while packing. While they are packing, I already told you, George trod on the butter. And the butter ingane chavatti George nikkiyana. And George got the butter off his slipper. Now they are collecting the butter from the George slippers, isn't it? Then they tried to put in the kettle. They are going to put that butter to the kettle. Kettle എങ്ങനെയും ഒന്ന് ആ ബട്ടർ ചവിട്ടിയ ബട്ടർ ഒന്ന് മാറ്റാൻ വേണ്ടി ശ്രമിക്കുകയാണ്. It won't go, and what was it? Wouldn't come out. It wouldn't come out from the that slippers. They at last got it. Finally they got it. They put it down on a chair. Then what they did? That they put it on the chair, that butter. Firstly, the butter was by the George. Then after that they started to put that butter to the kettle. Then finally they got the butter, and after that they put that butter on the chair. Harris sat on it. So Harris unknowingly sat on that butter in that chair. The butter is there. So Harris sat on it. It is stuck. It stuck to him. So Harris sat on that butter. It was stuck for his backside. Then they went looking for it over the room. So finally they wanted to get that butter. So they are searching the butter for everywhere. Finally our narrator is enjoying all these things. At that time, finally they understood that the butter was on the backside of the Harris. So these are some incidents we completed from that 3 to 10 paragraphs. So the rest of the paragraphs I will take later. Anyway, now we are going to study about the Montmorency dog, about the Montmorency also in their trip. So next class I will discuss about that Montmorency and other things. Now I think you understood the understood the story, and you want to read the story and write all the notes, everything. Okay, thank you.